What goes on YouTube? It is your boy Marito, as always. Excellent, yes. And I have vocal audio. I checked on my phone. I got that. That's all good. Let's go ahead and pull the audio down, pull the music. I never know what to play for fucking intro music ever, so that'll do. It's a little bit of the instrumental CD from the new Starflyer 59 album. This is very, very good. Go check it out. It's called Lust for Gold. Anyway, hello. It is Marito. How has the last week of your life been, chat? Mine has been better. Better. I would say definitely better. I think I was in a deep sad state. I had a big case of the SADS since I came back from Wales, and I think I'm finally starting to work through that. I've been feeling good. I've been feeling better. I've been feeling more accomplished. I was doodling, lining some stuff. That's always good. And it's always nice to see people appreciating my art on Tumblr, which is completely different from every other website I've ever posted on, to be perfectly honest. Even without Kebby, although she absolutely does give me a big a bump, which I appreciate, I still can get like 20 notes on a post just from posting, which is crazy. Absolutely nuts. I never thought the day would come where people were like, oh, people actually want to see this shit? That's crazy. I'd never thought I'd be able to draw it, first and foremost. But yeah, there we go. So that's enough of my stuff. I don't have anything to show off at the start of the stream. Sometimes I'll start off with a little bit of like Guitar Hero stuff or whatever. I don't have anything to show off because I don't have anything finished. I do have another chart in progress. We're down to the last 2 customs for Volume 1. I really do think I can get it out the door by Christmas. I really do. It's really after the songs are done, I just have to really like lock in on menu art. And thankfully, I know Kebby was interested in helping, and I think Savannah also. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what everyone wants to contribute. But I will make something happen. I will figure something or other out, and it will be good. I will, I guess, give it another minute or two for anybody who hasn't already popped in. I did see Savannah. I did see Kebby. Wolfie, obviously, of course. Moon. Hello, everyone. But I'll give it another minute or so if anybody else is popping in. Let you guys get settled, and then we'll get it onto the game. I don't actually have my normal swirly PS2 background because I was running around in the game a little bit already. No worries. It was just enough to let me get my bearings as far as where we actually are in the game. And believe it or not, we are 60% of the way through according to my save, which is crazy. There we go. Can't wait for more jank. It's now using your proper name. So, bingo, bango, bongo. Hello. YouTube's new UI is questionable. I don't actually believe I've got any new UI updates. I did hear that they were, sorry, I had to make sure that, I just realized I changed scenes, so I wanted to make sure that my mic was still working. Yes, we are going. Yes, sorry. YouTube might do that thing where it requires you to refresh the page to see the stream. YouTube flagged you as a minor. We got to just build another internet for all the kids and get them off ours, because I don't want to have to give my fucking government ID and do the good boy shuffle to watch YouTube videos or whatever the fuck. I'm very glad that I've never been flagged. My YouTube channel's never been flagged. Discord, I've never had to give up my phone number or anything. I'm hoping that continues. I need to keep watching videos about natural disasters and crimes to stop my account getting flagged as being a child. Well, unfortunately, that does mean you'll have more nightmares and more trouble sleeping at night, which isn't great. But we'll work through it. We'll work through it together. Okay. I've got the game on screen. I've got my speakers on. I've got chat pulled up. I might as well just start playing. This is possibly the quickest I've ever gotten into a game. I might as well just actually get in. Oh, actually, one thing I will do is... Yeah, that's a lovely thing, courtesy of the UK government. Although that's better than I expected it to be. It's better than okay, so we do have game audio. I know it's quiet. That's because nothing's happening. I could It's already boosted. I'll try 74, whatever. It's naturally a very quiet game. But you should be able to hear something or other. But yeah, no, I'm glad that it's only 18 plus channels. Oh no, I won't be able to see some gooner's fucking porn channel. That sucks. Yeah, there we go. That's plenty. You'll be able to hear that. Okay. Now I can switch over. Make sure there we go. Make sure I still have voice. And like I said, remember, if you ever hear my voice echoed, that's because it's coming out of my phone, which I'm using to monitor. I forgot how culturally sensitive this game is. Anyway, so let's take a look at the map and actually have a plan as to what we're doing. Because we do see they want me to go to the mountains now. There's a big X on... X marks the spot over here. By the way, this map sucks to navigate. If you go... Like here, it was really noticeable if I go to the heart of the jungle. I want to go left. I'm pressing left. Only now has it gone left. Instead, it wants to go every other which way first. So that's wonderful. I very much appreciate this. This game does not get any less confusing the greater we go in. But anyway, yes. So, Snowy Mountains. So the X marks the spot over there. But I remember we had hit the penguin den. And I needed something. I don't remember. So, yeah, I actually don't remember. It goes left in 2 to 4 businesses. That's a very good way to put it, Rolrick. Love how the third-party company handling Discord ID system got compromised and leaked tons of personal info. Not something nobody could have predicted ever. What I heard was crazier. They were paying a people in a third world country as trusted partners, and someone went up to them and went, "Hey, I will give you $500 for proof that you have access to Discord's internals, and a couple $1,000 if you give me access to Discord's internals." And this was a country where a couple $1,000 goes quite a distance, and naturally somebody took it. So even in Discord's lowball 60,000 ID estimate, boy, that's still not good odds. That's still not something that I want to see. And they're all coming up with their own, we promise this one is secure, ways to verify people's identity. Stop trusting the internet. Stop trusting anything on the fucking internet. Don't believe anything you read. Don't give anyone your ID. Be anonymous. Listen, unless you have to for, like, a job or something, you don't have to partake in any of this, really. Like, genuinely. I don't know what else to say. You know, people want to give up everything so that way they can participate in stuff. You don't have to be in a gigantic Discord server with porn channels. It's fine. Promise you. Just go, like, live your life somewhere else. Okay. But I did get the gas mask. That's right. So, let's see. Where do I want to go from here? So we're right here. And that's these icons. I think this means you need this to progress. It's weird to me because Discord can already take your card details, so I don't see why that can't be the way. It's the way on Google. Google can verify your identity through a credit card. And I remember hearing about a terrorist plot was being carried out through Roblox, where they also were verifying his identity because this man was buying Robux with a credit card. So it's a possibility. I don't know why Discord can't do that. That's definitely odd. All right. So anyway. So, we're here. Plane cockpit. That's going backwards. So we don't want to go backwards. We would like to go Great Tree, Statues of IR, Unexplored, Bitten Binders Camp, Renegade Territory. No, we don't want to go to Renegade Territory. We would like to go to... the battered... Alright, so we have to cross the battered bridge again. That's where I was. And... I'm assuming if I go down at the battered bridge, that's where I can get the ice pick, this jungle trail. Because it has an ice pick on the... Because that's, I think, what I needed, right? I think that's what I needed to be able to get through the snowy part. Okay, either way. Battered Bridge. It's funnier if I just roll the whole way. This is like... He, like, curls up into a little ball like Samus. It's very funny. I imagine that must be killer on his spine, but we've already established that Pitfall Harry is not a human being, so it's okay. He hasn't got one of those. Or at least, if it is, it's made of adamantium. Whew! That was close. How's everyone spending their Tuesday? What's the last week of your life been like, chat? Ooh, the mama... Ooh. Have we explored that? Check that. Yes. So we are going the right way. Excellent. That's where we want to go. Pitfall Harry... Ooh. Something hit me. Sorry, I was reading chat. Pitfall Harry actually has an exoskeleton. It looks like skin, but it's a hard outer shell. That explains why he can fall great distances. Heavy on the art and writing, but very productive. That's the way to do it. Oh, yeah. Right here. Yeah. Because this was the Croc Tower. From the horror game, Croc Tower. That's a stupid pun, I'm sorry. Super demotivated lately. Can't get anything done. I feel that. Oh god. I feel that. Like I said, that's kind of how I've been since I got back from Wales. I told Kevy, I'm like, maybe I'm like grieving. maybe it was so good, and I was on such a high that like coming back kind of just sucked. And she was like, yeah, that's probably it. I'm like, maybe I should work through that. Maybe I should, like, finally start going through... Why can I not grab this rope? Maybe I should start actually, like, going through all the trip stuff and, enjoying it. I still need to finish a paragraph that's due tomorrow. Done a first draft of rewriting it, so it should take, like, 15 minutes, but I've been so out of it. Don't let the stream distract you, man. If you gotta work, you gotta work. You can watch the VOD later. Or let the stream be motivation. Hop off, rewrite it quickly, and then come back. It's up to you. There we go. I don't know why that's so hard to grab. There we go. Yeah, I always say I have a bunch of stuff that I want to be doing. Although I'm always up to something. Recently, it's been a lot of website improvements. Working a lot on like the back end for the reviews section, or I'm at the moment sort of cleaning up a lot of like dead links and stuff around soundlawson.net, because we got a big fucking site. We got a big site, and it's a lot of twists and turns that have changed over the years, especially all of the old like recaps and stuff. That stuff is still online. It's just not pointing where it's just not in the same places it was. It's now on archives. So I got to go back through and update the links on all of those. And you might say, well, is that really necessary? Does anybody actually read that stuff? Well, A, I care. And then B, Google clutters up a bunch of tools and stuff that I do use with like dead links and stuff. It's like, we don't know what this is. And it's like, well, you would know what it is if I fixed it, Or they're like, oh, this page is an index because we can't find it. Well, yeah, you can't find it because it's like it's a broken link. You can't find it because it doesn't exist, or it does exist, but I moved it. So, yeah. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I forgive you. We're not gonna slay the DCB. Because you're 10 minutes late to a game. It's all good. Somnolescent.net is a legit maze. I don't know why I keep going in circles. Am I supposed to? I think I'm supposed to hop down here, right? I was supposed to hop down somewhere. Because there's this, but this doesn't actually seem to, like... It's just over the water. It's strange. Yeah, Somnol is a maze. I do love our site a lot. There isn't a whole lot in this world that I hold dear as far as possessions go, but the site is definitely one. And I've thought about it. I'm like, is there a way that I can put... I don't know what the technical term is, but like plans in place. I've already gotten this, right? No, I have not. What does this do? I've just killed myself. Oh my god. But yeah, like contingency plans, if I ever died, what I could do, you know, to like, I don't know who I would give the login to. Honestly, I probably would want it to go to DCV and Kebby, and really anybody in Somnol, but especially them, and they could do whatever next. It's just, I don't know how that would all be arranged, you know? I don't know if DreamHost has an actual policy for like, hey, if an account owner dies, what happens? If I ever died, potentially immortal Cammy. See, I would say based, but then, you know, everybody I like would also have to be immortal. And that's probably not going to happen. I could probably make it happen for me. Ladder of Miles. Is that what I want to do? Is that want to go? 4 spirits don't go down easy. Speaking of the jungle. The Ladder of Miles was where I got the gas mask. That's not what I want to do. I would like to go to the Jungle Trail. Noted. It'd be nice if there was a mini-map. It'd be nice if, like, there was anything where I could have an arrow telling me where to go. Because I'm like, I don't know. But yes, anyway. It would be nice to have contingency plans in place if anything were to ever happen to me. I want to make sure that Somnolescent exists forever. It's already getting senior discounts, frankly, for how fucking long it's been. I was down there. I feel like I want to go over there. But yeah, we started it in 2018. December 20th, 2018. So we're coming up on 7 years now. And we've seen a lot of people who have had like similar stuff or sites that are clones of ours, all this kind of stuff, come and go so quickly. But Somnol has always been here. And thanks to a lot of effort on my part, both to back up stuff and then also to recreate stuff. Basically everything that's ever been on the site subdomain or the site network is still in existence. You can still go look at it, you know. Again, whether it's on archives or there's not a whole lot that isn't on archives at this point. Firebomb Towers, that's not where I want to go. Here we go. I think this is what I wanted to do. Oh my god. Do I have to go back up there? You bitch. The last remnant of 2018 era Neocities. It's true. It's really nice, actually, on the occasion that people will come in from back in the day, or they'll get reminded of us, and they'll go, hey, I remember those guys. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We need to crowdfund immortality for Somnols. That'd be great. That'd be nice. Oh, God. I didn't mean to launch myself. Speaking of immortality, I throw myself off a bridge. Shit. Yeah, it was fun seeing JC Bug again. And it was nice, too, because it all feels so dire while it happens. And then people who were actually involved usually look back and they go, oh, those silly bitches, that fucking goofball Merito. You remember him. And it's like it's all water under the bridge, which is nice because, again, it feels so shitty at the time. Here we are. Wow, thank you, game. This is exactly where I want it to be. Can I pull that lever again? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And guys are, like, always, like, pleasantly surprised. They're like, oh, my God, Somnol is still around? Like, yeah. Yeah, man. Yes, I can pull it again. That's exactly what I want to do then. So I'll pull it again, and then I'll go down that set of stairs, and that should do me. I don't know what the point is of having the middle section that way, then, to be honest. Guy got eaten by an alligator is still... I'm telling you, Pitfall Harry is not a human being. He is a monster. I mean, do human beings run like that? Y'all are committed to the bit. I mean, assuming I don't take the term bit too literally, yeah, kind of. I mean, we're just friends. We're just friends who like, you know, making stuff, whatever. And sometimes I have gone. There we are, Jungle Trail. Fuck yeah, that's where I wanted to be. You know, sometimes I think, you know, has this really been worth it? All this effort that I've put in. Wait a moment. The prairie dogs, or whatever they are, in the mouths. I know that thing. Yes. Okay, I remember this. I've been here. I've been here. And a monkeys. Oh, good lord. This is the kind of thing where... Well, I gotta sling the guys, right? With the touchy fucking aiming controls. Fuck it. I feel like I should just kill all the monkeys. I feel like that would just be the easier solution. Just fucking monkey massacre. Thank you. I guess. Oh, he probably has a different name also. Because of all the YouTube changes. Eat shit. Oh, dude, he can, like, Gatling gun fucking rocks for his slingshot. Shit's crazy. Now, can I torch this? What can I do here? What does this require? Rolling. That's what that requires. Rolling. Ow. Pickaxes needed to climb this wall. So actually, no. This is not where you get the pickaxe. This is just what's needed for to pass. Shit, fuck this game. I'm okay. I don't know. I guess I go down here. I do love that he smacks his face on every single rung. That's really funny. Yeah, autosight's good. I'm glad you're still working on it. There's not a whole lot that I really want to see added to it. I'm pretty happy with how it is, but you're also looking at it from a different angle than me. You're looking at it more from the perspective of, like, the angle of the GUI and things like that. Whereas I just use AutoSight Core because I'm one of them old school motherfuckers who uses who used Python AutoSight back in the day. Oh, that's not even fucking fair. I don't know if I'd call AutoSight slopware. I certainly think it's you know, very good and useful. It's also just the GUI is just not something that's very useful to me because I have my own ways of building sites, you know. I am old. I remember when there was just the one auto site and it was a Python script, and it had a folder called in and a folder called out. And now the in folder is called the pages folder, which is crazy. The GUI. That's what it's called. It's not a GUI. It's a GUI. I don't know why. It just is. You know, it's not like you call a command line program the CLI. It's ooh, you see that? There's an idle in there, chat. You call that a CLI, but I don't know. You call it a GUI. That's what it is. It's a GUI. Autosite would definitely be shareware, though, for back in the day, if this was 1998. CLI. GUI and CLI. Ah! You bitch. Throwing lit explosives at me. Please don't put me back there. Okay, thank God. This area will never end, I think. Navigation is not one of my strengths as far as video games go. I'll be perfectly honest. This kind of reminds me of Jak and Daxter. How I had no fucking clue where to go in Jak and Daxter ever. I like when games have very, very quickly, you know, quick to navigate, well-defined little worlds that you go in and out of. As opposed to like, oh, we're going to make a big open world. Well, the problem is that making a big open world is has the same problems as the real world, which is it's hard to navigate. Yeah, I was literally looking at the map like, fuck, is there no fast travel? Imagine, like, I get it if you don't have fast travel for like areas you haven't been to, but if I have, why do I need to walk all the way across the map? You know. Hello, Savannah. Welcome. What you making for Din Din? Let us know. We're waiting. My nose itches. Spaghetti. Pescetti. I hate that you can't hop over there. This game has not done it right. No. It is not. And it makes it kind of a challenge, you know? Because again, let's say I go to the map. Because I know where the game wants me to go. Snowy Mountains. X marks the spot. The problem is, I was stopped at the Penguin Cave, which required an item. Where do you get this item? I don't know. I may have to look up a walkthrough. I think I'm going to actually do that just because I know that your time is valuable and you're watching me go in circles. So give me one moment. Okay, Pitfall the Lost Expedition Guide from IGN. I will say, whatever you could say about IGN, whatever you could say about GameFAQs, it is nice that they have 30 years plus of video game history from the early internet documented for everyone to see still. That is very, very nice. Especially the GameFAQ stuff. Because there's a lot of games that like are completely forgotten now, and you could still find text guides that some guy with a Yahoo email in 2002 wrote up like a shit ton about. And it's very nice. It's very, very nice. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta find out which part of their walkthrough. Yes, so we're talking about him as a monkey. The Renegade Fort. Is there something that I skipped? Because they don't mention... They just mention get the gas mask and then go back to the penguin den. You're going to the ice place. Yeah. Alright. It does say it wants me to go back to the penguin den, so... I will go to the penguin den. One thing that was driving me fucking nuts, though, about these old FAQs are... fuck. Can you attack in midair? I think you technically can. Wow, I've gotten the shit kicked out of me. Let me heal up quick. You can do like a spin kick. Okay. You know what? I think it probably... Would it be easier if I just reloaded my save? Try spin kicking the ice pillars. I will do that. I feel like if you really need TNT to tell you... You're right. There isn't an icon on the map that's like, oh, you should... you need this to navigate this area. You're right. Yes, I was playing a little bit of Pitfall 2 earlier. I have to... It makes me feel nostalgic. But yeah, sometimes stuff is so obscure that those old GameFAQs pages will not only be incorrect, but also contradict each other. Because it's never just the one... Unless you're talking about something that's really, really obscure, maybe. Whoops. Oh, wow. I got saved. I thought I fell off. But the specific example is I was trying to complete Madden 2003. And you might be saying, well, how do you complete a football game? And in the case of Madden, there are these Madden cards, which Madden cards are like virtual collectible trading cards that give you like unlockable historic teams, unlockable players, cheats, whatever the fuck, you know. They're fun. And there's 328 of them in the game. The vast majority of them, that's... I think I'm going backwards, right? Am I going backwards? So I think I was in the spot where I wanted to be. Yes, I am going backwards. Okay. But, you know, I had gotten oh, did I hear somebody on After Sleep? Keep getting distracted. Anyway, I was at 323 or 328. And I'm like, boy, what the fuck is going on? No, I did not hear somebody on After Sleep. You know, and I looked something up. I looked up a video of someone showing off all 328. And it was a card with a 1 in a million chance. Whoops. Do you see him like recoil off of the tops of the trees? That was really funny. It was a card with a 1 in a million chance of dropping. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna need to do a lot of restarting. So I started doing the math, and I'm like, well, if I can open up 40 packs per console restart, and whoops. I don't know why I forgot how to crouch. I'm sorry. I'll do better, chat. There we go. Okay, I'm in the right place. What is this? Where does this go? This is the tower, right? This is the tower that I need to get through the ladder of miles. Yeah. So I'm doing the math. I'm like, how many? You know, if there's 15 cards in a pack, and I open up. Oh God. Why have I forgotten all the controls? I just submerged myself. Jesus. I should probably heal up. I'm going to heal up. I'm going to do the first smart thing I've done off stream, and I'm going to heal up. There we go. Okay. I'm telling my story. That's what I'm focused on, is my story. But I'm doing the math. I'm figuring out how many of these fucking virtual packs of computer data do I need to pretend to open before I can get this card. And it was something like I'm going to be at this for like 2.5, 3 months, depending on how many packs I'm opening per restart, how many I do a day, how many of these. It's a mess. It's a shit show. But okay. And then I learn that the 1 in a million, in fact, is not literally 1 in a million. It is, there are special requirements for this card to drop. And these are not documented on any of the GameFAQs threads. Any of the like old FAQs, they don't mention, and they don't even say really what this card is. So to give you an idea, this card was sorted in with all of the special teams. You know, we're talking the all Madden teams, which are like the best players of each year. The mummies, the sheriffs, the sugar buzz, which are like these sugary addicted superheroes, sugary cereal addicted superheroes, and all that. And then you go on the guides, and they just say John Madden. And the card just says John Madden. And I'm thinking, ooh, is this going to be a goofy-ass fucking fake team of nothing but John Maddens? That sounds really funny. So I'm at this for way too long. Way too fucking long. Until I say, screw it. I have done the restarts enough. And I go online, and GameFAQs not only has these plain text FAQs from text files, they also have saves that people uploaded back in the day, still up, still available for download. You can still go and get somebody's save from 2003 that they ripped using an action replay. Real shit. So I do that. It has all the cards. And drinking LD Cola. Tasty, tasty. So anyway, I trade myself this card from this guy's finished profile. I get the fabled 1 in a million John Madden card. And I'm so excited. I'm like, I am so ready. Jungle Trail, is that where I want to go? No, I want to go, was it Ladder of Miles? Jungle Trail is down there. That's not where we want to go. We want to go to the Ladder of Miles. Okay, so that's going to be up there. Anyway, I go into exhibition mode. I'm ready to load up a team with my John Maddens versus, I don't know, the mummies, whatever the fuck. And only to discover the team is not there. What the fuck? How can an unlocked team not be available for play? I find that the team is available in situation mode. You can use it in situation and you can use it in exhibition. Or not exhibition, tournament play. Okay. So I load it up. I do not find a team of John Maddens. I find, in fact, a team of normal players. What the fuck? This team also is not called John Madden. It is called the Madden Millennium. And now I have a name. I go and I look it up. And I find that the Madden Millennium is effectively just another name for another All Madden team, which I already had 15 of. There's ones from 1984 to 2001 playable in the game. I'm like, are you kidding me? And this is supposed to be the special unlock mostly for the early, for the PS1 ones, but also the early PS2 ones. In fact, 2003 was the last one that the Madden Millennium team was featured in. So not only do you have a team that is effectively the same as all of these other teams that you can use in exhibition and all of these other places, it's just another team of players. And I go, so you're telling me that I sat here for like a week, maybe a week and a half, restarting my console over and over, hitting X circle, a bunch of shit, to open packs really, really fast, only to find that this team was not worth it at all. I ended up selling the card in the game for the 2,500 tokens that you get from it. And then I just used them to buy a shit ton more packs. I did not reset the console this time. It was just the one. And started playing around with cheats. Just started playing around with the cheat cards. Just was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make it so these guys get hurt all the time. I'm going to make it so they need 15 yards to get a first down. And I'm going to make it so I constantly catch their balls. Because that is what you're here for, is to catch balls. way better use of my time. So, I don't know where I started with that. Oh yeah, it was the game facts thing. So sometimes sometimes it is too obscure for game facts for you to know the truth, and you have to go and learn it yourself. And you go, wow, that was not worth it. So, yeah, that was pretty exciting. But anyway, so now I have, there's Ladder of Miles. So now I have made it through all of 2003. I'm okay with, oh yes, okay. So gas mask time. And then how do you actually put it to your face? You have to press up on the right analog stick. They love their right analog stick. But yeah, so I finished with that game. Now I've been playing through 2002 on the PS1, and I'm not going to do the collect all the Madden cards thing. You know, I still roll for them, but I'm not going to be obsessive about it. This, by the way, the PS1 ones have some really fucking weird cheats. There's one that makes one team really big and one team really small. That's the cheat. The players get big and the players get small. Okay, so Penguins. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I went to the cheat that makes you small. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, chat? Okay, so if you do a double jump, you cannot spin kick. You need to do a single jump. Noted, noted. There we go. Anyway, that was all I needed to do. Thank you, Savannah. Very cool. Anyway, dodge the penguins. They're little shits, which is just like real penguins. You know, I gotta say, even with all the time I wasted, I still feel like this has gone fairly. You little shits. Oh. Right. As soon as I did that, I was like, wait, I can't spin kick with a double jump. Like, wouldn't a horizontal crack help? I'm so glad that there is at least acknowledgement from the chat that I am not 70 IQ with holes in my brain. That might be true, but that is not solely the cause of why I went and backtracked all that fucking time. You can kill the penguins if you want. I should. I should. Fuck you, penguin. You'll just orphan the babies. Single parent household. I do see that there's a nice big bit of glass or ice right there. That's pretty cool. Take the egg, it's your baby now. I can do that? Can I break that? I'm going to try to break this, chat. I probably can't. I'm going to try it anyway. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Yeah, the ice is clearly destructible by being transparent and having a platform underneath it. Well, Moon, if you're so smart, why didn't you tell us this? You probably left by the time I got to this last stream, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. Problem being, the game doesn't indicate how to break it. I legitimately thought there might have been like a special move or something that I needed. Because that happens a lot in this game. They're like, sorry, you need the TNT. You need the ice picks or whatever the fuck. Also, you're right. How do you navigate that? Anyway, so I don't know. I don't feel too stupid, I suppose. I'm afraid that I'm going to look stupid in front of all my friends. I won't look cool anymore. Because that's what you guys come for, is how cool I am. And really all you need is a textural prompt, right? Oh my god! Bug! Bug! It's okay, mate. It's okay, Cam. You usually do. Thank you. Is bug is big. It carries a snowball, like bugs are known to do. Can I kick him? Let me kick one of these, chat. Good enough. He's got a coat in his backpack. He's got a coat and he's got gloves. He came prepared. Anyway, there's lots of different places I could go. Ow. Stop dropping fucking chunks of exploding ice on my head. Thank you. See, you telling me all the time, oh, you need this, you need that. Why don't they just say to use the spin kick? I fucking hate the enemies here. Good luck with them. They are annoying. Seriously, the game can just tell me. If the game tells me all the time, you need TNT, you need a raft, you need fucking the ice picks. Why couldn't they just tell me to do the spin kick? If only you had something to protect your head. Do I? Oh, shield. Drink, you are low on health. I'll just stand in the pool. There you go. He can't hit a guy if he's in the pool. Anyway, you're right. I do have the shield. So I suppose I will just use the shield. I really have to hold up on the right analog stick the entire time. Cool. And I can't even run with the shield. TNT needed. 2004 gaming. 2004 gaming went nuts. Cavern Lake. Can I actually get through here? Yes. Sure. Let's see where this goes. Adventure, chat. Or as we say in the trade, whimsy. Oh, this just... Wait, no, I was about to say this just goes right back in. No, it doesn't. Oh, there's bats. I love bats, though. This cave is funky as shit. There's like a skeleton in here. See, it's funny you call them sky puppies, because both of them give you rabies. This game does have some neat settings. Now, I do see that there are what appear to be steps down there. I feel like maybe I should try to get closer to them. I don't know if those are actual steps or they just decided to... They really make you take your time to see them all. That's very, very true. Oh, you can. Fuck. Oh, and then they're going to want me to do that. How do you do that thing? That. Okay, if I turn the right way... This is not going the way I anticipated, chat. I'll be honest. Ugh. Harry's getting his dick sucked down there. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see. Actually, hold on. What, oh, is there a... There's a thing I can... Oh. I thought that was a walkway. You know, by the way, it was solid. Okay. I gotta go tend to my garlic bread. Man, I wish I had some pasta earlier. I had That's some pasta and hot sausage. And man, garlic bread, that shit. I haven't had garlic bread in a hot minute. Man, I'm jealous. You enjoy garlic bread. Check that. You see that? You see that over there, guys? Yeah, right over there. With the worst fucking camera you've ever seen, let's try to hit that. At least it doesn't make you go back to the start when you accidentally fall in the water. And you will accidentally fall in the water. No! Okay. Stay. Pickaxe is needed to climb this wall. Wait, this is... That's the entrance. Okay, well, actually, I lied. I have no idea where we're going. I have no idea what this area wants me to do. Maybe literally you just need the pickaxes. Alright. I'm just gonna die again. Alright, so there's nothing in here right now that's worth anything. So let's go back out. We are going to... That needs TNT. I see this. That's a raft. I need a raft for that. Now I hear after sleep. It's just kids being sad about the state of modern technology and getting hired in the industry. Can you check where you're meant to go on the map? Yeah. Cavern Lake! You bitch! Okay. So it turns out I was in the right spot, but I don't know. I didn't see anything. The only thing I saw required the ice picks. But I haven't gotten those yet, so I'll just trust the plan. Oh, I'm in for some bad platforming. I'm so excited. I do have water with me. I should probably stay hydrated. Okay. Alright. I will figure out where I'm supposed to go. I will. Okay. So. Oh, I see. Do you want me to go up there? Alright, I'll try going up there. Oops. That's looking likely. Yep, okay. I just had to look overhead. I don't know why I immediately gravitated more towards the rocks, but yes. I was about to say, don't tell me you can smash that. Well, so that requires TNT. I wasn't going to make that jump. Right? I feel like I have fire here. Do I not? I should be able to, like, you know, melt the ice. Alright, you're right, though. That does look suspicious. Use the slingshot on the upper part. I hate this fucking slingshot. You're right. How did you get stuck in here? How are you not dead? You're not even wearing a jacket. I never would have guessed that. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It's an inner tube.
It's just a prototype.
Tell me about Nicole. She ever lighten up?
Listen, don't
Tell me about the girl. I want to fuck her.
She misses her father tremendously. After he disappeared, she just, buried herself in books.
Can't blame her. The way I see it, McAllister cared more about himself than his daughter.
Oh, that's not true.
If you have a kid who loves you and needs you, face it, you're a pig if you take risks that end up with her being abandoned.
Dr. McAllister was no pig.
Leach wasn't getting any better as a pilot, but at least he'd left me that makeshift raft. With it, I figured I could explore the waterfall back near the crash site more thoroughly and see if I could find a way into the caverns.
So they want me to go all the way back across the map now. You're right. He's like, yeah, wait, safely freezing electrified water, equip it when standing knee deep in the water, and then use LNR to paddle while in the water. Okay. Just making sure I had, sippies for the road. Anyway, so they want me to stand in water slightly? Pitfall Harry versus Leisure Suit Larry. Who would win? Leisure Suit Larry is more likable. Okay. So you have one... Wait. So you have one analog stick for the left hand and one analog stick for the right. You would think that just pressing back... Yeah, that makes you go back, but it also turns you. So, here's the thing. If you want to go forwards... Okay, that seems to do that. I'm going to be perfectly honest. This doesn't seem any safer than just swimming in the water. The water is clearly going over the raft. He's clearly going to freeze his nuts off, quite literally. It's so sad. Also, what the fuck, right? Like, I'm not crazy. That electrified water, I don't get either. He's clearly in contact with the water. You might be like, Kimmy, why are you trying to make sense of this? The answer is, I have Asperger's. That's what I do. Can I... Ooh. Let's go to the dark part. Let's go to the dark part. Someone's sleeping in here. There's a shaman. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. Secret. So, I have 19 idols. Unfortunately, I cannot just buy a bunch of shit from him. I have to instead pick one. So what? Alright, extra canteen would be good, but honestly, I have not really run out. Smash Strike, what's this? A mighty downward smash. I think Savannah mentioned that one. I think she mentioned that one is good for the penguins. Something. Smash strike would be good. Super sling. Supercharged rocks from the sling. What is breakdance? That's a crazy move where he spins on his head. That's from his days in the concrete jungle, question mark? I'm going to go with the smash. That one I think is the one that she said was the ideal one. Okay. Scorpions, among other things. So double jump and then hit square. Nice. Smash strike you can use on the penguins. Oh, fuck you. This is great. How do I get... Wait, no. Yeah. So you want to turn that way. Sorry, I'm still having trouble coming to grips with the actual, like, controls of the raft. Obviously, pressing forwards makes you do this. Pressing makes you turn that way. So it's a tank. So you're a tank. It's literally tank controls. If you move the left tread forwards, then you spin that way. If you move the right tread forward, you spin that way. And then both at the same time will make you go forwards, provided you don't already have spinning momentum. Goop controls. They're tank controls. That's what they are. These are the same controls as the tank in Sly 2. It's like rowing a boat. Well, unfortunately, Savannah, I've never been on a boat. That's not true, I have. I don't know what the correct way of getting out of here is. Oh, Jungle Canyon. Wait, real shit? Sure. Let's go this way. Let's see what happens. Cammy boat lore. Cammy boat lore. We were thinking about going on a... Whoa. Oh, that was cool. Nice. Where are we then? No way! You don't actually have to go all the way across the map. Awesome. Hella motherfucker. That's very good. That's very nice. Thank you. Edge of reality. This is the first nice thing you've ever done for me. Man, this really does put you like right at the start of the game. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Oops. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Dudes. Look. Oh, no. That's the TNT spot. That's that TNT spot. Okay, wow. Nice. Oh, man. I really legitimately thought like we were going to have to walk all the way back over. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Gotta work on fixing your sleep schedule. Thanks for popping in as always, Moon. See you next week. Man, we're getting so close now. Let's bring you back to the Punch-Out! Try it. Okay, so we want to go the other way then, right? Because we want to go to the Lost Caverns. So we're actually going... Alright, so we're going the wrong way. So we got to go the correct way. That's fine. We are so close, though. Man, I'm excited. For one thing, just to finally beat this game after having owned it literally all my life. Which has kind of been a recurring theme, really, of a lot of things that I've played this year. But not only that, because the next game we're going to be playing through, given that let me check my calendar real quick. It is only the 14th. That's right. So, if we finish this next week, which is a decent possibility of it, if I go to save real quick, and I see how far into it we are. Yeah, it was 59% at the start of the stream. Let's see where we are now. %61%. Okay, so we haven't progressed that much. But, point is, if we finish it next week, that means we will have the 27th, the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. So 5 whole weeks to play through, to do... Well, I want to save the random other streams for the Christmas Cornucopia. We got plans for December. But anyway, point being, October and November, this game, and also finishing up Neopets The Darkest Fairy, going back to that and actually, like, playing that on real hardware and seeing if we can beat it. I don't know how long that game is, but we got a decent chunk of the way through back in 2021, I want to say. That's crazy. 2021, I think. And that was on emulator. That was me trying to emulate it and stream it at the same time. I didn't have my capture set up. I've never had a job, or I never had a job at the time, I mean. All that crazy shit, right? And then now we're going to go back in and potentially finally beat that, correct that wrong. By any means necessary. I don't want to 100% it or anything. But yeah, so make that happen. It's the first time I've ever done that. It's the first time I've ever... Which way do I want to go? I see there's that way and then there's that way. Let's go this way. Unless I don't see it as advantageous, and then we'll go the other way. Clearly there's something here. You wouldn't have put this tiki here if there wasn't something here. Ooh, do you see that? There's something glowing in the water. Gotta get that idol. Nope. Sorry, I have to walk further inwards. There we go. Tiki held an idol you got. Thank you. Glad to know. Underground dam. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go for the Lost Caverns. Yes, electrified water. This makes perfect sense then. I keep not coming close enough to the water. It's very nice of them to put this little watery alcove where you can inflate the raft but not get hurt. Alright. Smart level design is this game is known for. We're making it happen, chap. Ugh. Guys are whole ass throwing fucking nuclear bombs. That's crazy. Yeah, I love beating games I've had since I was a kid. Abso-freaking-lutely. And well, I never owned a copy of The Darkest Fairy. I played it a long time ago, and I still have that save, and I'd love to complete it, It tends to be a wet part when you grow up with dumb games like Tack and Pitfall. Such is life, such is life. I'm okay with it. Because I do, even though this is objectively a very flawed game, I do have a lot of nostalgia for it. And when I was playing through the emulated Pitfall 2 and hearing the music with the incorrect pitch and just how it looked and all that, I'm like, man, I spent a lot of time playing this as a kid. Never beating it, and then just fantasizing. I was like, oh man, Pitfall is so cool. I would do little like recolors of Pitfall Harry's sprite and stuff, and I would go off and write my own little goofy stories, which usually involved me exploring other games I liked, like as a character. I mean, I was like 8 years old, I think, 8 or 9. It was good times. So it's definitely brought back a lot of that. Even if again, it's like this is objectively not a very good game. I still like it. It's still Pitfall. It's still Pitfall to me. By Billy Joel. Wow, this shit is pitch black on my monitor. Almost. Another smart level design tactic. What feels like you've already done this exact section, but they just copied and pasted it. Oh, he's a shaman. Hey, I know that there's guys throwing explosives at me, but hey, let me buy stuff from you. Fuck yeah. Alright, so I still have 10 idols, which means I can buy anything on the board. What you guys think I should get? So we have the notes, which I think tells me where all the idols and stuff are. I think. Yes, every treasure. How many? Oh, sorry. How many are hidden? Not where. Cheeky little shopping trip. You know it. The note. All right, so the notes are good. It's really the notes, the upgraded like attacks, or we could be boring and just like give myself an extra bar of health. It's up to chat. Chat, you let me know. I don't know. Then just pick one. If they're all the same to you, then just pick one. I never used the breakdance. I wasn't thinking of buying the breakdance. It didn't look that useful. But it is funny. You're right. It is. Let's take a lovely look at this illustration again, where he just goes spume on his head. Which, I've seen people do that in real life. I'm like, how does that not hurt? That looks like it would hurt. Hard head. You're right. Pitfall hairy exoskeleton. Right, I remember. Probably does hurt. You just run with it. Chat. What's the super sling do? It lets you fire supercharged rocks from the sling powerful enough to take out all but the toughest enemies. So basically it means you can use the super sling to kill anything. Could go super sling. I could. You're right. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Just about every enemy that came from a safe distance. I like the sound of that. Oh, this camera. Oh. Magnifique. Is there an easy way to latch onto that? You know what? Let's give it a go, chat. Let's give that super sling a shot. Because I have some annoying ass guys who are hitting me quite hard. Does it actually kill them? Because he's just dazed. Oh, you have to charge it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes the sling infinitely more useful. If I can actually fucking kill people with it. Where's this other asshole? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Alright, get him in my sights. Next game, Pitfall Harry brings a gun. How are you you explore a jungle and you don't have a firearm? Like, not even a flare gun? Oh, there were flare guns right at the start. That guy kept pointing at Pitfall Harry. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought maybe he should do more of that. Does it want me to... Wait, hold on. Can I make that jump? No. Okay, I cannot. Okay. So, does it want me to do the heroic strike? Into the other cart? Or maybe I can just do that jump. Yes! Okay. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm feeling good about this, chat. Drink the last of my healing water. And we're going in. Alright. Whoa. This is getting crazy. There's a healing pool. Excellent. I do like, by the way, I can barely hear it, but I do like that you can hear the dup 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 sound as it fills up. That's a nice detail. Whoa! Alright. Ho! Porcupines. Contains porcupine. And it's exactly what it says on the box. Also, you're right. He's thinking his order. And that's exactly what I'm doing. See, it's okay to be stupid around porcupines when there's a healing pool right there. Oh my god. I'm getting flashbacks to, Jean Basson's bit in Sly 2. I think that's the second Sly 2 comparison I made this stream. Ow. Damn. Whew. That's right, those things fucking hurt. What a weird idea for an enemy. We're gonna have a fucking porcupine. Is that even like a particularly jungly enemy? Porcupines, I feel like... maybe. They do look pretty nasty. Maybe those are special jungle porcupines, chat. Fuck. Alright. I was about to say, let it attack me. There we go. There are the prehensile-tailed porcupines. Ahaha. These aren't them, though. This is probably one of those things where they just needed an enemy for a game and then went, yeah, that sounds good. Ow. I was trying to time it so that way I could, you know, not get my shit kicked in. It did not work. Alright. I see the jump I'm supposed to make. Whoo! Very nice. Very nice. And then what? Am I supposed to go to the taller one? I do see that there's ropes. Oh, okay, I see the rope. Hold on. I didn't see that rope. Now I do. Uma. Alright. To Crystal Cavern. That was that Atari game, right? Crystal Cavern, featuring Bentley the Gay Bear. With his sparkly boots. Oh, man. Oh, it's dark. Wait, perfect time to try out my fucking scorpion killing move. Yeah! Oh, that's working great. Yeah, fuck those scorpions. I was about to call them scorpupines. This is the Dark Souls of Pitfall Harry. That would have been literal if it was still called Pitfall Harry instead of Pitfall the Lost Expedition. You can also smash porcupines. I've always wanted to smash a porcupine. Okay. No. No, when they got their tummy out. Ah! It's all good. We're just down in the depths. Nothing can hurt me while I've got my big smashy move and my torch, chat. Nothing. Ow. Except a gun. Yeah, but you know, real men don't need guns. Except all the times when a gun would be very, very useful in this game. Let's try going this way. Or scorpion. I don't know, that's also scorpions. Actually, they can hurt me. Yes. Whoa! There's a mouth pit. Remember those from the jungle? Ooh, there's something glowing. Need TNT to blow up the box? It's made of wood. Just move it. I'm so full of garlic bread. So is that box. That's why I need TNT to blow it up. It doesn't have fragile on it. There's literally wood on the edges. I will not accept. It's a metal box. It looks like wood. The edges are wood. Pitfall Harry's weak-ass motherfucker. He gets stopped by probably 6 millimeters of like aluminum or some shit. And he goes, sorry, I need TNT to blow up the box. I suck dick on the weekends. Hey, that worked. Now what can I swing to? Oh, I can swing here. And there's... Oh, I was about to say, there's something here. And it's just over here. I think we found the issue with dark spots in games. Come the fuck on. The fact that it doesn't heal you up when you die and then go back into an area means you're just likely to get fucking the shit knocked out of you over and over again. Until you either do a lot of backtracking to get to a place where you can, heal. I think this is where I fell off as a kid. You got a lot further than I did. I don't think I'd ever even seen the snow levels. Maybe not even the lava bits. No. No. Wait, I didn't even get this part. Yeah, throw that lever, see what happens. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, hold on. So I think down there is that lever, right? What? Whatever. Throw the lever. What happens? That brings that back up. That's it. It doesn't even bring it back up. It doesn't do anything. It's broken. Oh, there's more shit going on. Oh! It smashes. Okay. Bonk. Ah! Okay. Well, I don't think that's going to help us much. He's got to go fast. You're right. I always forget about my Linkaro run. He's got so many gadgets. He's got so many toys he could play with. And I always forget about all of them. Okay. So now... hop on that. That's going to go back up. Ugh. Crazy shitty jump. Make it over this way. Make it over this way. Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette? I don't actually think I can go back. Cool. I guess I'm just going to have to do this part on 2 bits of health and not being sure where to go. Awesome. Hold on, I gotta die first. Okay. Well, fuck it, we ball. torch. Let's approach this methodically, systematically. Let's go down here first. Yeah. Nice. Let's just kick a scorpion in there. Yeah. I'm like, let me be smart about this. Also, let me play with the pits and scorpions. Okay, it's fine. Death is a mere 10-second penalty. It's fine. So, torch. Head down here. I can hop across this gap. Is there anything useful across this gap? Nothing. Okay, cool. How about over here? This lets me swing. There's this gap right over here. Try to feel around in the darkness. So that brings us up here. I do see there's rope. I'll try swinging over here. And it brings me over here. With the box, I should be able to move, but Pitfall Harry is too much of a weak pussy. And that just brings us right back over here. Okay, so there's definitely something I'm missing. Oh! More ropes. I see it. I think this is the way. I think. Oh! Harry. You shit. I guess I should have seen that coming. Okay. This is good, though. I have an idea. I have an idea of how we move forwards. So we take the ladder upwards. Hop on this rope. Now I just have to make the jumps. Ah, damn. Viewership has dropped to an all-time low of 3 people, so I'm pretty sure it's literally just Kebby, Savannah, DCB now. That's okay. We're here. We love you. I appreciate it. I hope so. You guys are my fucking friends. That would be sad. Even my friends are like, I don't know, dude. I got, what's that shit that Kevy loves so much? I got Gogglebox to watch. This guy's hella cringe. He's so boring. You know what? Let's take a little detour. I haven't actually seen what's on this platform. Anything good? There's a dead guy! Oh my god! Okay, come on. There's a dead guy in this cavern. That's crazy. Maybe I don't need to make that jump, actually. Maybe I can just, like, jump to it from the platform. I mean, it would only make sense. I don't know. Maybe I can't jump that. Oh, yeah, that's way smarter. Ah, yeah. All right. I pieced that together all on my own, chat. I'm reading at like a 4th grade level. Nope. I spoke too soon. Come on. I got skills. I got sex appeal, question mark. I'm hip. I'm with it. Gibby doesn't like this game. I seem to have picked a bunch of platformers lately that she does not like. I appreciate you sticking with it nonetheless. Sticking by me. We will beat it and it will be satisfying. Okay. Excellent. Alright. So now, is there any... There's a rope. Try that rope. Maybe that's the rope I'm supposed to do. I think I also got stuck here when I got played. It is very stupid. See, that's my saving grace. Is I'm like, man, I'm dumb, but at least I'm playing very fiddly games. So I like have an excuse. And you give me like an arcade game, and I rock that shit. So you know what? Boom, I did that. I'm actually very pleased with myself, not gonna lie. So often I'm like, man, this is the part where they're gonna have to just tell me what to do. But no, I figured it out. Now let's get the torch going, and let's make it through. Let's make it to a place where I can actually save. Oh my god. It's a cutscene.
Where? If it isn't a little boy with a dead
as a freaky guy.
Like what I've done with the place?
Now, fool.
Yes, master.
Sorry, that expression was perfect.
Feel the caverns!
So what do they want me to do? Kick the shit out of his henchmen? By the way, I have not seen the ending of this game or anything, but that fire effect reminds me an awful lot of the fire effect from the Jaguar fight at the beginning. And then what do they want me to do? They want me to slingshot? Okay. These aiming controls are not great. And I'm dead. Please tell me I don't need to go through the cavern again. Okay. Thank God. I really was, like... I would have been very mad and immediately saved. Yes, it's right. These controls are not great. You're correct, yes. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm not actually supposed to... There we go. And now he... Now I get 3 henchmen, and then I have to heroic strike. Okay. Ow. There we go. There we go. Okay. And that clears the fire up in that bit. He tosses 2 TNT. And then heroic strike him in the face. Got it. Chat, we're doing this. And yes, I will heal up in a moment. Fuck. Alright, I guess I'm healing up right now. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Where is he? There we go. Got him. Okay. This clears up. Kick him. One more time. Now there's 5 guys. Burgers and fries. Where's the last one? Flush him out. And then you run up to him. Kick him in the face. Pretty simple stuff.
Get us out of here, idiot! Now!
These animations. The art style for this game is bonkers. Oh my god. Alright, well now there's eyeballs. This is from the demo. This bit was in the demo. I remember this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to save. And I'd also like to see what my percentage is after this. Nice. All right. So they want me to throw the 3 levers. Noted, noted. Now we got the fire one. Oh! I wasn't expecting it to come backwards. Oh god, I didn't heal up after the fight. I could go backwards. Ah! Fuck. Yeah, I can go back. That's okay. I'm gonna do that. Just so we're clear, by the way, the Linkara run is not hold L1. It is tap L1. So I am indeed tapping this button to go like that. That's pretty funny. Okay. Alrighty. Exactly what I was thinking, Savannah. Okay. Now we've got this. So half, and the other half. All right. So now we have this fire thing. And it, I guess it goes back and forth. Oh! Whoops. Those walkways are very, very narrow. Alright, so follow it back. Don't follow it back. In fact, avoid that spot entirely. Noted, noted. Yes, there you go. Alright, now the third trial, which is the eye is firing balls at you. Awesome. Oops. Whew. Eyeballs. Which, funnily enough, that was another one of those Madden cards that was kind of weird in the PS1 games, where it was like the camera will cut to, from certain angles, the camera will cut to like a first-person perspective of the ball, which is like, oh, that's trippy as fuck. It has absolutely zero gameplay purpose, but that's fun. Alright, and now we just hop up here. We can't get through here just yet, I don't think. No, we cannot. It's because footballs are alive. We put a hamster in them. The hamster wins the game by default, if we're perfectly honest. That's where we just came, right? What the fuck? Hold on. There's a second level. I didn't see that, but there's a second level. Oh. Alright. Baller. No pun intended. Okay. Oh! Bonk. Grab it! Okay. I don't think I can make that jump. I'll have to do it the slow way. I can't even make that jump. That's okay. Oh god. Cool. The rapid disintegration of my motor control. Okay, slide down the rope first. Yeah, there we go. Here, actually, yeah, I'll climb up a little bit. And I'm going to time it. Yeah. Fuck. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Boom. Which opens up that bit. Oh yeah. Making progress, chat. Making progress. The Scorpion Temple. That's ominous. Oh, Harry becomes a scorpion? What the fuck?
Okay, so now I'm a scorpion?
I become a scorpion now. I guess it's time to fuck some Pitfall Harry. Now, how do I attack as a scorpion? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what the square button's supposed to do, but it does that. Do I lead him places?
Gotta put those torches out.
Put the torches out. Okay. Can I drop balls? I'm so fucking confused. Alright, well, I think I just failed it.
Okay, so now I'm a scorpion?
Okay. See, my controller vibrates, so I'm like, okay. It seems like I just have to walk past it. If I just walk past it, it...
Gotta put those torches out.
But that doesn't kill him. It dazes him, but he doesn't take any damage. You gotta paunch him. Okay. And then what? Am I supposed to run down the wall? Can I do that? Hold on. I walk away for 2 minutes. What's happening? I'm in a weird... You remember the monkey bit? Yes, I can run down the walls. While he's dazed, I have to hit him. But the controls get inverted as you run upwards. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. So daze him. Run down the wall. And then whack him in the shins. Okay. Okay. So he's dazed. Okay. He's dazed. Oh, he's running so fucking fast now. Oh, he's a speedy. Oh, he's dazed. Okay. Get down the wall. Hit him. Okay, so Cabby, what happened was you get turned. You remember the monkey bit earlier, where you have to, or you're not Pitfall Harry anymore. You're the monkey, and you had to lead the mother monkey to beat the shit out of Pitfall Harry. So what you have to do is you're a scorpion, and if you walk over these vents all correspond with a torch on the floor. If you walk over a vent, it'll unlight the torch. You're not Pitfall Harry, you're a scorpion. Sorry. So, okay, you're a scorpion. And you're scuttling around. There's torches all on the floor. Pitfall Harry is trying to light the torches. Each torch has a vent above you that will put out the torch underneath it. So you have to both put out the torches that he lights, and if he lights, I think, 3, you have to redo it. And every time you drop one of the rocks to unlight the torch, if he's close enough, you will daze him. Then you run down the wall and then pinch him. And you have to do that 4 times. So it's the same thing as the monkey thing from earlier, where you have to put the hurt on Pitfall Harry, basically. Except this time, it doesn't actually seem to have happened. Because if you notice, his health is still there. Yeah, let's speed this up a little bit. All right. That's the way out, right? Have I lit everything? I have. Can I leave now? Maybe I wasn't supposed to light everything, but they're not going out, so... Maybe this is the way out. Maybe that's not... Okay. Oh, nice. There's an idol. Alright. Idiot. Where he put it, I don't know. And now that other way's open. Yay! I'm not gonna lie, my goal going into this was like, I need to make sure that I don't look like a complete idiot. And I think I did it. I think that this stream has gone much better. I think I've figured out my way. Yay, now I can go through here. Yay! Pro gamer stream. Just stream that's slightly less stupid to watch. I can figure out my way once I'm paying attention to stuff, but oftentimes I prefer not to pay attention to stuff. It's actually something I do best. And that's not ideal when you have a slightly confusing platformer. Very good stream for a very good game, yes. Absolutely. Hey, look! Oh, Harry, you idiot.
What are you doing up here?
I'm looking for wild orchids.
A wild orchid named Kevin McAllister? Bittenbinder told me everything. You're here looking for your deadbeat dad.
He was no deadbeat.
Oh yeah? Then where is he? Why'd he put himself in harm's way when his first responsibility was to his family?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my dad was a loser too.
Nothing you said
you
made me feel better.
used the wrong hand, idiot.
Nikki!
That's what my dad called me. You don't know me well enough to call me that.
There's something I've got to tell you.
What?
What I said? I'm sorry. Listen, if he's alive, I'll find him.
I've been following his trail. I think there are more clues in that temple east of here.
Everybody in this game is completely normal. She sounds completely nonplussed about all this. This dialogue fucking sucks. Yay, ice picks!
St. Clair's still prowling around. Had a run-in with him as Guy Kuska. I think that guy's some kind of shaman. You wouldn't believe what I saw him do.
Really?
Wait for me here.
I'm not stopping till I get in that temple. Think you can keep up with me?
I think it was right around that time that Nicole started to fall for me. And I could blame her. It was pretty obvious when she gave me her prized pickaxes. I'd promised to help her find her father, so I headed off to explore the snowy mountains.
There, we're gonna save here. This dialogue absolutely fucking sucks. Well, I bet he's dead. Actually, wait. No, I want to get in your pants, so I'm going to find him for you. It's like neither of them sound like they give a shit really, even though what they're saying, I don't know, the voice acting is not great. Oh, I have to equip them first, that's right. The characters were given a script. They gotta... Man, you know what the fucking devs of this game were like? They're like, nobody uses the right analog stick. We're gonna use it for everything. And boy, they sure did. Nope, so we're going backwards. That's not what I want to do. But what you're supposed to do is you can't just navigate with the one stick. You have to alternate hitting up on both sticks or hitting left on both sticks. Immersive, chat. Immersive. Too bad I prefer whimsy. Alright, well I guess we are just going back down. Cause I don't know if there's actually anything useful there other than the world's worst the world's worst cutscene and the pickaxes. Oh, please don't tell me I have to go through the whole fucking cavern again. I think I do. I need fast travel, and I need it bad. Ow. Torch, please. Whatever, at least I'm not at 2 bars of health. Yeah, I mean, is that not blatantly what this is? They're like, well, we gotta pad the length out, because it's not a very long game, so we're just gonna have you go back through all these areas. They could have put you right where the start of the next part of the story is, but they didn't. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to make you feel more immersed, like you're running around town. But the problem is that I don't play games to do chores. You want to make sure you forget the story by the next time. Yeah, no, seriously, that's the other thing also. I really don't know where this is going. Partially because it's been hard to hear for every stream except this one, but like... Yeah. Oh yeah. You're just bopping around. Alright, now pull that lever. Damn it, I am finding it very difficult to actually latch onto this rope. Maybe, can I just use this one? Ugh. Oh, come on. Yes, it does seem like I can just use this. I still don't know exactly how you're supposed to get back up there, though. Life is pain. I hate... I mean, can you heroic strike your way back up? I do see that there's a hole in the cage. It doesn't seem like you can. I do appreciate that they also have to spawn me back on the rock where I have to do the jumps again instead of on the boxes. That's very cool. It's very, very cool edge of reality. Oh, wait. Hop on top of the rock while it's going back up, and then you can access these upper bits, right? And then that, especially that rope. And that rope should be able to take you back up. I could see why they were getting Tony Hawk porting jobs before this. I think that's a little more their speed. Can I just hop over here? Yes. There's an idol. Oh, yeah. And now what? Can I just hop down? I keep thinking the looking controls are inverted. Imagine this game being your big break. Fuck yeah, that's where our studio made it. When we were working on Pitfall, A Lost Expedition. Yeah, no, there's a sense of satisfaction when, you know, you're having issues, you know, early on. It's tough. And then later on, you just get to come back through and blow through everything. Ratchet and Clank did that very well also. This game, it feels like you're just, like, identically matched, you know? I can't reach that ladder. Okay. That's fine. Well, what can I reach? These ropes, I guess. And then I'm just supposed to go back up. I will say, the ropes, other than judging the distances, have not gotten in my way all that much. They feel pretty fluid. So, that's nice, at least. I could tell that a lot of effort went into making the ropes feel good. Which, given how awesome, or how often, excuse me, you encounter them, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, no, the physics are pretty decent. It does feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if this game had like some Havoc physics stuff going on. Because there's a lot of bits that certainly feel pretty realistic. And those parts have aged pretty well, I'd say, in terms of how the game feels. Come on, baby. All right, so this was the bit that we saw the guys flying out of. Can I? It almost looks like you can roll through that gap, right? But no, it's actually just making Pitfall Harry fucking shit himself. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck it. Fuck it. I just want to go out the way I came. That's it. That's all I want. Ugh. Not in love with the blind jumps, though. Must be honest. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Alright. So I can go down here. And then go down here. Ah! Walk down here. And then this is probably where I can deploy the raft. There we go. I'm trying to turn around. Don't quote me on this, but I don't think the bats can hurt you while you're in the raft. And I'm very glad about that, because that would have been fucking aggravatingly cheap. Okay. Yay. Daylight. Oh, I'm so excited. Daylight, chat. Daylight. I'm actually like really relieved to see it. I don't know. There's something. It's like a mine in real life. You go into it and you just like when you're down there for a significant period of time, you start to feel kind of sickly, and then you see sky and you're like, oh my god, virtual sky. It's so nice. Okay. Map. Let's check the map. I could see the gameplay again. Yay. Oh gosh. The big one, chat. That one just got posted to Tumblr. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Hello, Dogecode. I'm not a miner in real life. Although I will say it is kind of funny to see both Pennsylvania and Wales was a decent chunk of our economies, a significant chunk even, were based on coal mining. That's why Kebby says, because believe it or not, in all of my years of checking IDs to sell alcohol, I have never seen or met a Welsh person. I've gotten people from every other part of the UK, but never Wales. And she was like, well, yeah, that's because Wales is just Pennsylvania. That's why we have that at home. And I'm like, oh, that's so sad. Because believe me, I was going to be like, Wales, my girlfriend's from there. I've been there twice. I love it. I miss it. But I never got that chance, which is maybe for the best. Because every time I've encountered Welsh people outside Wales, they usually are like, what do you mean you fucking heard of Wales? Usually people do not speak of Wales in the positive sense. What do you mean you like it? What's your angle? The Welsh people arrived a few generations ago, so they have Pennsylvania IDs. I like that. I believe you. Okay. Sorry. So what the fuck was I doing? Map. So we need to go over to the Snowy Mountains again. So that requires us to go to... Ooh, there's something unexplored that will connect these. So if we go to... We're in the Jungle Canyon. If we go to the crash site, there's an unexplored bit that will let us go right from the gates of El Dorado to the Snowy Mountains. Okay. Well, where's the crash site? Is it this way? I feel like this is going outwards. I don't feel like this is... I feel like the other way is the crash site, right? That's just the way towards that idol. Okay, so it'd be this way. Oh, I think that's right, because I remember that. Like, you gotta swim really fast to get past the piranhas. Crash site. Yay! Okay. Because this is the way to go. Oh my god, monkey! You know what? Blow me. My baby now. Monkey. I don't know why. It's just, this is the voice that I had come up with. I was like, sure, that sounds like the right way to say that. I don't know. Wow. Tricky, tricky, tricky game. The monkey survived also. What? So wait, let me get this straight. It's closed until you try to navigate through it. No, okay, it's timed. I didn't mean to do the raft. That is funny that you can just, like, inflate the raft and take a load off wherever. You don't have to be near water to do that. You just, like, bump and relax. Floaty will help. So helpful. Oh yeah, and then here's where we started the game. That's right. Okay, so there's an undiscovered part of this crash site level that will give us a shortcut. I just noticed also this long-ass tunnel is supposed to be a reference to the original Pitfall only having the two directions to go in. That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like you're running across screens. That's cute. Excuse you. It's a little hard to get an angle on actually seeing the monkey, but it reminds me of if you've ever seen the end of Jimmy Neutron where you have the three-eyed monkey that goes, "Hi, I'm Paul." That's what this monkey looks like, just without the third eye. So we found Paul before he had his unfortunate accident. Seems like I have to go out and face off with the mom. Monkey is scary. You're right. I mean, everything in this game is scary. I mean, Pitfall Harry looks like this. He looks like this. They're all scary. Everything in this game is scary. This is a horror game. Happy Halloween. He's on the baby. Wait. I feel like it has something to do with one of the moves that I now have. I didn't have it before, and now I do. And there's not many places that this hidden passage would be. Harry's on the baby. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Harry's only baby. That's... See, when I would make jokes about, like, characters being, like, weird and frisky with each other and, like, sly or something, it's because the characters are endearing. If I was about to say, like, that's the voice he uses with Nicole, the problem is that he's a freak, and him and Nicole aren't human. So, you know? I see it. It's up there. It's up there. My nose was in the right spot. Oh my god. Look at all the dead scorpions. That's crazy. Him and Nicole aren't human like Sly. No, unironically. Sly Cooper, very human. And there's a shaman. I'm gonna kick him. And I'm gonna wake him up. And be like, hey. Yeah, sure, I'll take another hit of the canteen. Harry is some kind of rare insect. He's got the bug eyes going on. Wait a moment. Is this the secret? Is this the shortcut? No. We're actually going away from it. Because that takes us to the plane cockpit. So I found one of the idols. I did not find the shortcut. Okay. Okay. Well, not completely empty-handed. I mean, it's all good. Yes, I did just want to kick the monkey in the face. That was funny. This is not a complex level. I don't know where else it would be. Because you see that there is an unexplored bit. I just don't know where it would be. Okay. I'm guessing that I'm not supposed to take that shortcut. So we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna go the long way. Yeah. That's what I'll do. We'll go the long way. I'll see when I get bored. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for another like 10 minutes or so. 15. And then we'll call it there for the evening. But I'm supposed to go to... the mountains, and specifically I'm supposed to go to past the Penguin Den to the White Valley. Man, why did they not put in any kind of fast travel? This game, probably because this game would last like 4 or 5 hours shorter if they did that. But, like, it would be so much more playable. Because it's like, oh, I've been there. Oh, time to walk my ass all the way over there. It really is. Again, this isn't a long game, so I really do feel like this is a case of padding. I really do feel like they're like, well, if we make you walk all the way there, A, it's going to feel more immersive, and B, the game's going to feel a whole lot longer. Listen, win-win for everybody except for me. Seriously, if there was fast travel, it'd probably be a whole stream shorter. If I'm honest. That's the other thing also. Great, you gave me a map. All it does is point me in the right direction, though. It kind of reminds me of the Home Improvement game for the Super Nintendo, where instead of a manual, because of a joke in the show that real men don't need instructions for power tools, it doesn't have a manual. It just has real men don't need instructions in the box. That's what having the map feels like. It's slightly more useful than that, but that's what that feels like. It's like real men don't need fast travel. Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep an eye on, like... You gotta keep an eye on making sure you're going the right way, and... It's alright. It's all good. Fallen hole. Maybe it's supposed to make you feel nostalgic. You're like, ah, I remember this. I know we actually just came from the plane cockpit. That was the shortcut that I found, but whatever, it's fine. Maybe it's supposed to make you feel nostalgic. You're like, yeah, I remember the start of the game from, like, 2 streams ago. Man, those were good times. I can never remember how to get back up here. It's like you gotta climb on the rocks or something. Hashtag Throwback Thursday, chat. Come on! That thing I love about PS2 games also, where you're standing on a spot you're not supposed to, and then you can see the character, like, falling forever. That happens a couple times in this game. That's fun. I just want to get on the top of the fucking... Just get on the top of the plane. Let's try over here. I just want to get on the top of the plane. I can't even stand on this little bit to, like, give me some leverage. Oh, that's right, the vine. I always forget that. Use the vine, Harry. I shouldn't have to. It should be platformable, but use the vine, Harry. I can't believe this part is still, like, a thing. Like, they don't have a flag that's like, hey, after this bit, don't respawn the natives that are throwing logs at you because you've done this part already. I feel like it kind of loses its luster if you have to redo the scripted sequence again. Sorry, evil natives. And then this bit also, where they gate your ability to continue behind that gate, which requires you to kill all the natives again. This is like the only spot in the game where you have to redo that. Actually, hold on. Nope. Sorry, I can skip it. That's nice of them, at least. I swear I've had to do that before. Again. Okay. Whoops. Alright. So we are back here, which I think is where we started the stream. So I feel like that would be a good place to call it. I feel like this is a good place to save. And we'll pick it up. I will probably move a little bit closer just for the sake of time towards our goal. And also because I need to get a snow screenshot. So I'll probably go back to the snow mountains right after I shut off the stream. Or the snowy mountains. And all that good shit. We'll pick up. I have no idea what happened during it, but it was fun. Well, I'm glad you had fun. That's paramount. It's very important that we have fun. But yeah, like I said, audio. There. I literally every time I do anything, I have to just unplug my mic and plug it back in. At least it's a quick fix. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, Neopets: The Darkest Fairy. I already know that works great on MX4. So as a result, we'll be able to play through the little bit of. I might even check. Because I'm so curious how much left of the game. Because we had gotten to the part with, what was it, Tor and Roberta was her name? She was the little she was green, right? She was green. I don't remember what Neopet she was. Akara? Is it? Was she an Akara? Anyway, we got to her part. And it was like in a castle, and I was just getting my ass kicked over and over, and I got so frustrated that I just went and played GTA 3 instead. I should probably look up like some cheats or a debug something or other to make sure that we avoid the jank, because I mean that's what Neopets games are good for, is jank. Doesn't matter if it's a Flash game, doesn't matter if it's a PC game, doesn't matter if it's a PS2 game. They're all built like shit, and that's the charm. But we do love some Neopets. So yeah, that'll be good. Beat that, Christmas Cornucopia, and then next year is entirely whatever the Somnolians give me. So I'll be playing everybody's favorite Spur games, and then probably by like the middle of the year, we'll see from there. Like I said, whatever you guys want to give me, I'll play. I was about to say famous last words, but you know what? No, I'm brave. I'm a brave boy. I can handle it, chat. Anyway, I love you guys. And I will be seeing you back here next Tuesday, as always, for all my hentai games. Pump the brakes there. Everybody knows that. I couldn't think of something funny. Sorry. Anyway, yes, I'll be seeing you guys next Tuesday. We'll see. Might beat Pitfall 2. Maybe not. Not too sure. We shouldn't have too far to go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're here for the ride. We're here for the ride. Depends how much running around they make me do. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. I love you, and I will be seeing you again soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.